Welcome, everybody, back to Rob's MetalWorks. We are ending out our night after a long, great evening with the Cold Chamber Fear Factory tour. And one of the bands that we happen to catch up with tonight is a band called St. Ridley out of Detroit, Michigan. And I have with me the man, Paul Ridley of the band. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you, brother?
It's good, man. Thanks for introducing me to your band tonight. Definitely, you guys kicked ass on stage, man. That's why I wanted to have a chance to share with you, with the people out there.
We're always out for blood, brother, and it's a pleasure that you were here early enough to see us, man.
You guys have, let's first talk about what's at hand. And you guys are part of the Cold Chamber Fear Factory tour. Joss is on for a few weeks. I know it's only early in the tour. It's like 4 or 5 dates in, but what's it been like so far?
It's wonderful. This is our second tour with Cold Chamber. Actually, Des really took a liking to us on our first tour with them in Filter, so he took us along on this tour. So we were very grateful for what we've been given, and we're trying to prove ourselves and trying to prove to people that we deserve the shot we've been given.
Cool, man. Well, I mean, you're definitely getting in front of new faces on this tour, so obviously, hopefully that will help out the band. Also, I think that was really cool. A lot of you people out there, we got our hands on this tonight. This is a CD that the band is released, and it's a tour exclusive. How many tracks on this CD?
Good question. Let me see this thing. I forget. I've been drinking. There's 5 songs on this.
5 songs. 5 banging songs.
And the CD's only $5, and you can only get this in person. I'm not going to tell you which songs, but some of these songs are going to be on our new album. It's a very anticipated release, and it's going to sell very good in the United States, Canada, and in Europe. So we kind of gave a little sneak peek on the CD, and it's only for the people who actually care enough to get off their ass, get off their couch, and get to the show to see us in person.
So you guys are going to continue on the road with Cold Chamber. I know this tour lasts for a few weeks, and then anything else lined up for the band after this tour's over?
Yes, but I'm contractually obligated to not tell you what tour we're leaving on. Okay. So I'm sorry.
All right, man. We'll keep that top secret news.
I want to get booted.
Exactly. So you talked right now about a possible or definitely a brand new release that will be coming from the band. Can you share any news on that? Is the recording completed? Do you have a title for the record? When would you like to see it out?
You know what? We do have a title for the record. The title for the new record is Asylum. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have Fool or King, Asylum is going to be completely different than what you are used to. St. Ridley has become a heavier band, has become a more impressive band, has become more well thought out, and has become something you haven't heard and respected since you've seen Pantera at the Great Southern Trendkill. So I'll tell you what, I really hope you're ready for this release because, to be honest with you, I don't know if I am. So we're going to come out with that release, and it's going to blow minds. And we have a lot of really strong people helping us out with this album. And you're just going to have to wait and see for all the announcements of the people who have gotten behind this machine and are ready to tell you that St. Ridley's on their way.
You were talking to me earlier off camera, as we've had an opportunity to enjoy some of the night together. And you were telling me, Rob, about, Des picking you for this tour. And I kind of asked you, like, really? Why? What's the connection between you and Des? And you began telling me this kind of pretty personal relationship that you have with him, and I think a lot of people don't. So do you mind sharing a little bit about that? Because Des is, a very influential figure in heavy music. He's been around for a long, long time. He kicked ass with Cold Chamber, Devil Driver, and now he's kicking ass again with Cold Chamber again. So, I mean, he's definitely a very influential musician, and I just want to know what are your thoughts on him and what he's done for you?
To be honest with you, he's done so much for us. Like, he kind of caught us when we were at our point where we were picking between the gas tank and our stomachs. And he saw something in us that we saw in ourselves, but had a hard time selling people on, And, honestly, I don't want to sound all emotional or anything like that. To be honest with you, I kind of owe where my career has gone to Des. He saw us. He saw our potential. He kind of knew where we were going, and we agreed on where I thought we were going, and he's really stuck his neck out for us, and he didn't have to do that. He's a really big deal, and he doesn't he doesn't need to help people out because that guy has battled through so much hard stuff that where he's at, he deserves to be because he worked for it. You know what I mean? And we weren't looking for a handout. We weren't looking out for his help, but he saw us, saw something in us. He believed in my voice and told me that, you know, he thought what I was doing was unique, and he believes in it, so he kind of helped us out. But he didn't really, like, he made us prove that we're ready to work for it. You know what I mean? He didn't just hand it to us. And I don't think there's anyone in this business that I respect more than that dude. So
cool, man. Cool. I hope he has an opportunity to see this and to know how you feel about him. And that's great when you have people who project, you know, support when it's really not called for, but yet he must see something in you and in the band. So you want to, you know, as an artist, you want to support other artists too. So I can see where he's coming from. So cool, man. Any last words before we end out? Thank you so much for sharing with us this evening. Any last words for the people in San Antonio or around the world who will see this interview?
There totally is. You know what? If you come out and you see St. Ridley, you're going to see a band you've never seen before. And when you see a band you've never seen before, you're going to see things you've never seen before. Get your ass out. Support your scene. And I'm going to tell you what, if you come to a St. Ridley show, you're going to see something that you've never seen before. You're going to see a band that's out for blood. You're going to see a band that's ready to impress you. And you're going to see a band that is ready to make a lifelong fan out of you. So come out and see St. Ridley. Come out and see Fear Factory and Coal Chamber. Because you know what? If you don't see us, it's your loss, man.
There you go. Remember, everyone out there, the name of the band is called St. Ridley out of Detroit. Be sure to go online, search for them, check them out. If you can check out a show, by all means, go check it out. You saw the man right here, only on Rob's MetalWorks.